SALIEU, and I'm the coordinator for the Program Management Unit of the Non-State Actors Strengthening Program. The Gambian government and the European Union have signed a partnership underneath the Cotonou Agreement. Within that agreement, there is recognition for non-state actors in contributing to national development. We've targeted particular networks that fall underneath our portfolio of governance and livelihoods. And underneath those organizations, we've supported eight networks.
We have a number of grantees who are working in the area of good governance. ADWAC, who are in the North Bank, have been working with village development committees and with the community itself to look at the structure of the village development committees and whether they're representative of the communities.
In the field of development, people were kind of providing services to people, but without putting into consideration the resources you provide. It is the people who are paying their tax who should go to council and say, council, we think it's time that this is our right. We think it's time that the tax we are paying should be utilized this way. And this will have make some impact. In the sense that we are able to build the capacity of some of the VDCs and the World Development Committees. And these VDCs realized that some of them were not even paying tax. But after some vigorous sensitization about the Local Government Act, about resource mobilization, some of them said, had we known, we would have been paying our tax earlier, because it is the same tax that is coming back to us. So they realized that they were not doing that to council, but they are doing it to themselves. Okay? Some of them came out with strategic plans and pushing it to council. Some of the village development plans are compiled together and harmonized, and that is forming the regional plan of the North Bank region, which has never happened in this region.
I feel Jamadina. Nkamenkeno.
Area council. Yalong itolu alkamen joje. E kanawala murundal kantogo kala dinkiralu doku. Kolongolu silol. Martial. Nkakodo jo dalilo le kan. Koto momo balanta o jole ka bali fangole.
Yalong sate kamen jo area council. Wotera sata o do kunola ka sata o lel kafunyo kan ninni na ya ce jang na mo men be jore ni a ko dota ya dundi daslam next year SAMBA sata do bar sata o kan na mo men jo wotera sata o do kunola.
In every district we identify 5 villages, and in every district we work with all the wards. So you find that in every district here you have 2 wards. So we work with 6 wards and 15 village development committees and Kerewan area council. So you find a total we have 22 local institutions that we are directly working with.
Through our grantee Article 19, who are working in partnership with the Gambia Press Union, undertaken a number of activities. They have conducted training on freedom of expression and with young journalists in the Gambia, and they've also conducted training on safety for journalists.
My name is Alwa Ahmed Alota. I'm the Executive Director of the Gambia Press Union. Actually, Article 19 derives its name from the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Article 19 of that Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everybody should enjoy freedom of expression. If the press is free and everybody is able to read, then people are able to hold business and political leaders to account. And that will induce participation, people are able to ask questions, and once people are able to ask questions, then there'll be more openness. And when there's openness, There will be equitable distribution of resources, which will lead to a better life for everybody. This is the central point of freedom of expression. We started by setting up, for instance, a workshop on international standards of freedom of expression. So at the end of the workshop, a short exam was given. After this short exam, all of them did well, but you always have good people. You have good, better, and best. So we selected 12 to go on to the next stage.
I was part of these 12 guys who continue with the next phase of the training, which was on safety and security for journalists. We were trained how to protect ourselves in the course of our duty, in the course of our work, because every profession has its own risks. Although the risks are unique in their own way with different professions, journalism as it is also have its own risks.
So somebody from Article 19 office in Mexico came and took us through the safety and security protocols on how journalists to protect themselves, what to do, how to work in an environment where the physical environment is hostile, maybe where people come with guns to kill you, what to do. Not just against the state. The impression people have is that it's always the state that is against, it's only the state that is against journalists. It's not always the case.
After the training, I started publishing for a wider audience. I believe I was actually serving not just the Gambian people or Gambian readers and viewers. Right, was much more seeing a larger audience this time, and then I tried to bring in international aspects to the local events that were happening, or the local events that we are reporting, the local issues. We gave it an international perspective, and that actually, in my opinion, increased the number of audience, increased our credibility, and increased my capacity as a journalist and my ability to inform public.
We have a number of grantees who are working in the area of food security, but two in particular, NATC again on North Bank and MMAP, have gone into communities and developed woodlots and orchards, so replanting in areas where there were no mango trees.
To help the communities, who are within the deforested area in the North Bank region and Sierra North, so at least together we can mitigate climate change. Trees are very good. Agriculture is saying trees means life. And you'll agree with me that, in the Sahara Desert, you hardly have rain. So that tells you that trees can bring rain. And once we have rain, as we used to have them, I think a lot of things will grow, and then we will mitigate climate change.
CRR North, there is no orchard at all compared to the other parts of the country. So we thought it is important they involved in orchard farming and also raise woodlots. Orchards in the sense that it will bring them an extra income.
Sagoba, yani kalan. Dëkk Jambeli lu wasalum fi orchard am na njëriñ. boo amee sa orchard du garab gi juree bu ñoree mun ngaa dog lekk mun ngaa dog jaay nga am xaalis def ko si soxla.
Mahani Ba laa tudd duñ bàyyi garab bi dee loolu duñ ko def suñu jàmm la ak suñu jàmm njaboot. léegi mango bi ñun dinañ ci lekk ci suñu doom yi dinañ ci lekk buñ ci jaay itam dinañ ci am dara.
Those who say they want a woodlot are people who who really want fuelwood, because they have seen, their environment. They know how much they suffer, to go into the bush to get fuelwood, to cook for their family.
You don't have a water. I do. You malay no follow. Nyare baraka kiji. Aka babare kuobo. Asa no kuobo. Obe you don't have fat. Asa isa afara no ake larang ti. Afara mbe malay no na fati.
Meta sanyi tan sa ba command no. Ni na ra jang yin sate ya sate ko no fengal jibe bibi fa mum frère ye fam. Ila den dio fa ni awura. Ya den la bul. Janni ba la montro wati sa ba be ka le kankan. Mu no sa bu yiro la fa.
Nin alaman tankala nin dimba fonyo tidin talla sato la dimba din hando man dim bota sato ko ma sadun sato la sato be jadi wadu mo man to role
ni ajube malano ni ngatu tudami jang ni a wir ko de ka kenyo de tarje kenyo amunda lew semba ma wara jambake so ni ma fa na jube lew semba warta wolto wannan ko nga fen ko dum e kalto wala ni mentala jiro ngado kuy fide pour que jamma fondo so that as do tanka.
Technical somebody will not advise communities to put, eucalyptus in a woodlot. Woodlots are specifically known, with malina trees, mahogany, and other, forestry species.
Ni be yiro sama ne kara sama time wala yiro itray bulu je fokar o til mu am o til tanni lul o til tansam ni yo sama na faare ka wala sama na mol yiro jamaani na mbiri nge jindi moto la nge nga tra jama batar.
NATC have looked at traditional crops, so they've gone back to Findi and millet and looked at varieties that don't take as long to mature, early varieties that they can capture what rains there are, because it seems that the rains, particularly of this year, were of a much shorter duration.
We are trying to address seed insecurity in the communities. Two, we want to ensure that through that improved seed quality in the communities, the issue of food insecurity also will be addressed. With the production of those quality seeds, they mature within 60 to 70 days.
maa ngi tudd Madi Cissé dëkk Kofa Papa Salum Siarar dañ ñëw wax ne dañ fi indi projet dafa indi jiwu basi saño Findi ak suna bu xam ne boobu dafa gaaw a ñor indi ñu ko ba ñëw wax ñu ko dem diir ñu ñëwaat indi jiwu bi ne bariwutoon ñu ko bayoon bariwuñ ndax 4 people rek ñoo bayoon basi bi ba ñëwee jox ñu jiw bi dañoo wax ne jiw bi seen bos la wante seen pare dañ ko fayaat dajale yëpp ci demee ñu amutoon nekk ci dëkk bi bëgg a jiw bi ngeen jox ko ndax jiw bi mën a yaatu pour mën a génneen doole parce que bi daf dee gaaw a ñor bi si biir nawet time boobu ngeen taw after weeru koros la ñor donc su dee tasaare naa ko si area bi ku nekk am wala si ñëpp si mënta am sax su amee beneen boor boo xam ne ñoom am nañ si ñoom itam suñu lañ ko mën a yokk tasaare si yàggara dafay area bi dañoo am jiw bi yàlla mën nañu dimbali li ñuy xeex ñu jot ko.
During the rainy season, farmers go hungry because their crops are finished, the remaining crops they have sown. So if they have the early growing variety, which ripens early, they should be able to have some food in their stores much earlier than expected. And these could also be distributed to other farmers.
We have 20 communities, 16 in North Bank region, 4 in Central River region. We partner with Avisu. We subcontract Avisu to take care of the North Bank Central River region communities. So I acquire improved Findisi.
biñ ko andee rek wala la gëj a gis waaye kenn dikkut fe ne ñun nii ngeen koy defee jiyee leen ko nii def leen ko nii def leen ko nii déedéet bim ñoree it gisuñ kenn man maa seer de xob yi ñu ngi konk ma xam ne ñor na ma dikku ba ko kompi ma ne leen nan seeti Findi bi xob yi ñor nañ yóbbante woon naa ci Souleymane waaye ñëwul Baboucar mu nga woon Kombo boo gisee mu nekk benn saako dañ ko sarta ba pare yàlla ji taw waaye yaakaar naa bu dul taw bi lu ko noon dinañ bari Findi benn yoon la fi Souleymane dikk mu fekk la lii sarta nañ ko ba ñu ngi ko takk semp keroog bi mu dikkee mu fekk ñu nga sarta mu ne bu leen ko takk weer leen ko ma ne ko Souleymane ñu weer ko man de lii faa foogoon daal takk sapp ci kaw baas moo gën mu ne weer leen ko ñu weer ko yàlla ji taw bu yàqu lii make lii rocceeku.
NLTC is an institution, Avisu is an institution. We sign a contract and there is an MOU. So each partner has a copy of the project. The project document is available to Avisu, equally available to NLTC. They know their program of activities. There is nothing hidden. They put up their form request, is delivered to them. So Avisu is their responsibility.
Of course, the communities, it is Avisu they know. But then, if they had inquired further, it could be explained to them that if we are partnering with people who are supposed to give us the resources, and the resources are not available, we cannot get it to them. Because we partnered with them in some activities of this nature, and they saw the assistance we were giving them. So they have a right to say that, because we are the ones who are putting in touch with that activity.
An area of innovation in social protection is a Freedom from Hunger campaign in Mansakonko, where they've built nursery houses. And to my knowledge, this is the first time at community level there's been a recognition of the need for the care for young children while mothers are out working.
Under normal circumstances, it is obvious that women, especially suckling mothers, may want to travel to go with their babies into the rice fields because they have no choice. Normally what happens is either the baby is left behind at home with old women to take care of them, or very young children who cannot even take care of them. Or better still, the mother carries the baby on her back and goes with her to the rice fields.
Dindingolu purususuti ye ba manual. Nim bal nata do ko la jang ye do ko ke fo wati